Unfortunately, that smell is fucking porous and has sunk into every inch of our floorboards and fabrics. She freezes with her hand clenched around the top rail for balance. I can tell she's debating her cultured manners, wondering if it'd be rude to pass by so obviously and stand the rest of the way, as if I'd be insulted. I decide to make it easy for her. Move it along, Tubbs. She winces. I crack my jaw and resume staring out the window. The girl's not fat. She's got curves in all the right places, including those gorgeous tits that have blossomed recently. But every girl is insecure about their weight, at least the ones I hear moaning about their muffin tops at the lockers. So I know the jeer will hit its mark, and she'll avoid me like the rest of them always do. My half-closed, swollen eyelid saves me from appearing startled when I feel the seat shift with weight on my left, and she settles herself beside me. "My name is McKenna," she says tightly, while staring straight ahead, her arms folded over her bag while balancing her coffee. "But you know that, Mason." My top lip lifts into an automatic sneer. "I don't do names or small talk. If you're going to sit there, do me a favor and shut up like a good Catholic girl, yeah?" I expect another wince, but instead get a clash of green against my blue. "Do you always talk to people like this?" "No, because people are usually smart enough not to start a conversation with me." I point to my fractured eye socket, since they usually end up with this. "Then I guess whoever you spoke to last got to you first." She angles her head. "Did you get a swing in? Or were you knocked out cold?" She stares down at my knuckles. "Too bad. The evidence shows you didn't even get a scrape in." My throat swells. My cheeks go hot. She can't know she's talking about my dad, and that he was the one who threw the punch. He always makes the hits, but I'm furious with her, anyway. "Get up." She raises a brow. "Excuse me?" "Get the fuck out of that seat before I throw you on the floor." Finally, the wariness I've been waiting for settles behind her expression. "Relax, Mason. I was only—" "You don't know me." I get right in her face. "And you don't get to sit your princess ass down and pretend to spar with the poor boy to make yourself feel better for doing a good deed. Are you going to offer me your homework next?" She squeaks when I grab for her tote bag, unbuckling the straps and shaking out the contents, including a MacBook Air that makes a satisfying sound as it hits the floor between us. "My laptop!" McKenna cries. I stop her from reaching it by grabbing a spiral-bound notebook that's toppled onto her thighs and briefly fan through. When I see her words and notice that it's actual prose, I hesitate, realizing she writes down her thoughts in a lot of the same ways I do. But that beast of mine reels the niceties in, the one that hates and loathes and can't stand happiness, and I tear out the pages and rip them in half in front of her. "Thanks for the offer, but I don't need your school notes," I say. "Not sure if you noticed, but I'm not made for education." Her lower lip shakes, but her gaze doesn't back down. In fact, she stares steadily at me, defiant sparks going off in those cat eyes, and my cheek ticks angrily at the sight. Then, because I can't help myself, I grab her coffee from her hands, lift up the lid, and splash it all over her while stepping over her legs and swinging around to the middle exit so I can get off at the next stop. Gasps abound, including some dude in the back yelling, "You turd fucker! Come here and try doing that to me, little man!" That's me. Mason Turd Fucker Payne. "You!" the driver screams, his glare lasering through the rearview mirror. "I've had about enough of your disrespect! Get off my bus!" We're not near any stops, but the driver brakes hard and yanks open the doors. "I said get out, you delinquent motherfucker!" Fuck, I love New York. On the last step off the bus, I say to the back of McKenna's trembling ringlets, "Nice talking to you, Big Mac. Send me a wink the next time you see me in English class, yeah?" And then, I'm gone.
Chapter 2.